Hey guys, West here. This is a video featuring just my Sram alone in solo Coliseum. I wanted to try him out, see how he would do. And his set isn't complete, he's still missing a couple pieces, but I gave him some pieces that my Osa's using as compensation, so I figured good enough. We'll try him out, see how it goes. Yeah, I was really hyped about this game. I've just been watching a lot of, SRAM videos featuring trap lines, and I wanted to try it out, see how it went. It works out pretty well in this one. In the past, I've had, it's been sort of 50-50 if the trap lines work out. It's just sort of there as a in case. But this one turned out to pretty much win us the game. And I was super excited about that. I know this is the second video in like 5 minutes, but I felt bad about not uploading. I am gonna actually make this in like an actual YouTube channel, so I figured I might as well have content out for those that are watching out right now, and in case you're watching this in the future, that apology wasn't for you. I mean, yes it was. I love you guys. Anyway, I started out putting those 3 traps right there. I put them in that position specifically because I figured their Sakraya was going to swap with our IOP. And that would put him in the perfect position for me to just push him right into it. Yeah, they're playing it kind of safe, as I figured they would, because they have an IOP, a Huppermage, and a Sakraya. So I know their strategy is going to be stick together, have the Sakraya swap someone who I thought would be our IOP, but it isn't. And he's got pretty impressive range for a swap. So basically I wanted to test out the trap line, so that's what I continued to do even after our Feca was swapped, spoiler alert. So I put the repelling trap and the tricky trap in that position because when they're together, it pushes them 3 squares instead of 2, because they're activated at the same time, which is a trick I learned from Sap. I don't know how to pronounce his name. The really good French guy, Sapeur, whatever it's pronounced. And they swap with our Feca, which really surprised me. I mean, the IOP was invisible, so it was technically, I guess, the logical choice, but he hadn't moved since I turned him invisible, so he could have done that anyway. And I thought it was really surprising that he went for the Feca. That was quite a fail right there, because their, whatever that move is called is really strong because of their pure strength. But yeah, the Feca was like the worst person for him to swap, because they can just put glyphs on their teammates. And the Sakraya was way over there, and I noticed he wasn't agility, and I still have some agility from my old set that unfortunately I'm still using. But it turns out it's okay. I mean, it's not bad to have agility, it just doesn't make me strong in other areas. So I just keep doing the trap line here, hoping, or I figured the Sakraya would swap with the sword, so I tried to get in position for that. But it doesn't really work out, because he goes over to the Feca. I figured he'd go over to his team and group, but he doesn't, which is good and bad. But this IOP was driving me insane. Their IOP had Wrath and Sword of Fate charged up, and I turned him invisible because Jump Wrath is extremely broken, but he turns visible right there, and is within walking distance for Wrath and Sword of Fate. And I really didn't understand why he did that. I mean, look at that damage, that is insane. Well, granted, he doesn't have any resistance, but this Feca basically carried us. She made up for every mistake the IOP made, like right there, used immunity, and our IOP started complaining, even though he would have died. And if you, please, for the sake of your teammates, pay attention to, like, cooldowns and stuff, because, I mean, it's really frustrating when people don't do that. And the IOP was complaining about immunity even though he would have died. This Feca was really good. She's basically the reason we won. And yeah, it made me kind of want to make a Feca. Not that I will, but it was really nice to have. This IOP was getting carried, definitely. We were both getting carried by her, because my trapline was pretty useless until... Well, I'm not going to spoil anything. So right here, the IOP isn't doing... Like, I don't know what they're doing. So the Huppermage wants to get over to the Feca. I think, yeah, uses her teleport. Goes up there for some reason. I don't know what they were doing. But I moved where I did so that the Feca could use Rampart. But the Scribe pulled her away. And right here, she's got amazing lock and dodge for being intelligence. And so she uses gravity, which I thought was hilarious, because it completely locked the IOP and made him useless for a turn. And so, yeah, I'm not quite sure what he does, but it's nothing important because he can't really do anything. She used close combat. But I guess I'll take this time to ask you guys if you would want to watch, I guess, me doing like an eternal harvest, like not really a how-to, more of a progress along with how to do certain dungeons and stuff. And off topic, this Sacrier just tried to pull the Feca. I thought that was hilarious because people, I mean, the Feca rework was like a year ago or something, and people still don't know how the gravity glyph works, which I thought was hilarious. So the IOP for being pure strength is really, really weak, which is unfortunate, but it doesn't matter. We still pull ahead. When I do Coliseum on one account, most of the time I get those inactive notifications on my other two. So sorry for that. And this Huppermage was so strong. It was pretty ridiculous. But back to my question. Would you guys want me to do that or just continue making Coliseum videos? You can post your comments down below, and I'll read those if you guys post them. It's not going to be the most interesting thing, but it'll be informational. Informational? Yeah. So I blurred that right there because it was on the Perceptor screen, and people, I don't know, want to peek and hit those Perceptors that they found via that, so I kept that blurred. So I put those traps right there because that'll shove them into the traps above them, which will shove them into the trap line. So I was hoping the Sacrier would swap over, and then I just shove him into that. And, well, that's not exactly what happens, but it works out pretty well. But yeah, while I'm doing Eternal Harvest, because I need an AP Dofus for my Sram set, so that's why I'm doing Eternal Harvest. But if you guys want, I will put like a progress thing and or like a how to get rid of invulnerabilities of bosses and stuff while I'm doing them. So yeah, that's that. This Feca has been keeping the IOP alive for 5 turns, 4 turns, and I'm really surprised they haven't started going for the Feca yet because, I mean, I know it's frustrating to have someone with pretty low resistance staying alive this long, but I thought it was pretty awesome of the Feca to do that. And so right here, the IOP jumps into perfect position for me to do this. So I'm going to slow this down and have you guys, I'll just let you watch. Boom! And I am 90% sure that right there, if you see in the chat, that purple that purple damage is the damage from my repelling trap hitting him into the wall for the kill. I'm pretty sure that is the luckiest trapline I've ever done. I mean, it did 4,700, almost 5,000 damage through 25% resistance each. And I was so psyched when that happened. I was like, oh, I have to upload this video. That was awesome. And yeah, I don't know what the IOP was doing there. Huppermages have Journey, they can just do it over the wall. Which she did, and I don't think the IOP dies just yet, but almost. But anyway, that was I'm so happy that trapline worked out. I was so psyched. I'm definitely gonna be, when my Sram is fully geared, I'm definitely gonna be Coliseuming with him a lot. With my team, I don't know, but there the Feca goes again, making sure the IOP stays alive. The Huppermage was sacrificed by the Scryer, so I wanted to hit both of them with traps to about 1,300 damage, but I should have feared the IOP away to make sure. No, I was visible, right? I think I was visible, so it wouldn't have mattered. He was dead. She was dead. Anyway, whatever. And so the Huppermage uses Elemental Shield, which is a really annoying move. I mean, I think they should give it another cooldown, because it's pretty ridiculous. It's like 3-turn cooldown or something. But yeah, the Feca right here, just trying to stay alive from the Scryer, who just used punishment but was still half health. But yeah, I learned in this game that Fecas are like anti-Scryers, maybe. They're pretty ridiculous versus Scryers. But right here I took a big gamble. If the Scryer had moved forward, he wouldn't hit that, but he does 1,500 damage to himself because he attracted. I thought he was going to attract because that would give the Feca minus MP, and I'm glad that worked out the way it did. So I was pretty happy about that. My team really enjoyed that. But yeah, the Huppermage tries to hurt the Feca. We're both pretty healthy. I mean, I gained about half of my missing health when I killed the IOP just because of Chakra concentration. And so, because I one-shot the IOP and the Feca and I are grouped, we basically win because there's not much they can do. They're pretty cornered at this point. And I could have gone for the Huppermage here, but I wanted to put the Scryer in a really tough spot. I actually thought he was gonna swap with the Kawit, which is why I put the Tricky Trap and the Repelling Trap where I did. I thought he was gonna swap with the Kawit and then try and walk away. And then I run up toward the summons, because that's another one of his escape paths, which is what he uses, and then I wasn't expecting him to just rush forward, because that basically killed him. And the Huppermage tries to unbewitch the Feca of her shields, which she does, but it's not enough. They don't have enough damage or health to finish us both off. So the Feca kills the Scryer, and then I lock the Huppermage. And yeah, we pretty much win. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you want me to do that Eternal Harvest thing, because I don't want to not be doing putting out content, because I feel bad. I want this YouTube channel to grow, and I can't do that if I just remain stagnant. But yeah, this is why I'm uploading 2 videos in the same night. I really want to get more content out, but nothing that I'm doing at the moment is like content worthy, so I guess I could make a walkthrough. And that was a ridiculously strong field, so I passed my turn and it kills her. So yeah, I will see you guys in a little bit. I'm going to be trying to make videos more often, and yeah, I guess I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.